Hi, I'm Tessa from Tales from Outside the Classroom, and today we're going to talk about what continuous blending or connected phonation is and why it's helpful to know to use in your classroom. Continuous blending is pretty much just as it sounds. It is blending that is continuous. When doing continuous blending, your initial sounds are continuous sounds, sounds that are able to be stretched in order to connect them with the next sound. If you want to know more about continuous and stop sounds, I will link that video here for you as well. So let's take a look at continuous blending in action. I'm going to use my continuous blending slides to help walk through the steps in continuous blending, but I use word letter cards to do a drill with this every day to start off some of my phonics small groups. So you certainly don't need slides. You're able to do it with any letter cards or tiles that you have. First, we say the first sound in the word and we hold that sound and stretch it out until we advance or add that second sound. So that sounds like ra. So you notice I did not stop between those sounds. I held them together. Rack, rack. With my slides, we can then check our word. Continuous blending means we are not segmenting the sounds between letters. Instead, we are continuously making a sound as we move from one sound to the next. So why is this important to know? Many students struggle with blending sounds, especially those students with dyslexia or those with phonological processing and phonological working memory struggles. By doing continuous blending, also sometimes called connected phonation, students are better able to blend words as they read. This is a powerful strategy to use with students who are struggling when segmenting a word and blending it back together. Because continuous blending can only be done with specific sounds in that initial position, you have to be intentional as you are building words for students to read. As students become more proficient with continuous blending, you can add additional sounds into that initial position or add in additional sounds in the word, such as words with blends. Continuous blending is a great strategy for students as they first start working with adding a fourth sound into words. By being intentional with using initial blends with continuous sounds, for example, SL, slap, slap, or with final S blends like fast, fast, we're able to support students as they're working with four sounds in words and reading words with additional complexity to help them build mastery and proficiency as they move to the next step of reading. If you are interested in checking out my continuous blending slides in order to use them with your students, I have them linked below. These are great for both whole group instruction as you support students as they're reading and for students to do as independent practice once they understand how to use them. I'll also have my video on successive blending linked below, which is another strategy for supporting students as they grow in their reading development.